Ariana, I'm back, and now we're going to be shifting gears a bit. Now, if y'all familiar with Solange Knowles' son and also Beyonce's nephew, Daniel Smith Jr., aka Julez. Now, if y'all familiar with Solange Knowles' son and also Beyonce's nephew, Daniel Smith Jr., aka Julez, he is a rising figure in the fashion industry. He is a fashion mogul and stuff like that. He's walked a lot of runways like Paris, Milan, all the kind of other stuff and whatnot. And somewhat he was dragged into this controversy. Shout out to Be With The T on YouTube. I'm going to insert her Instagram handle over here. Tell her Alexiana Monet sent you. But yeah, like, I pretty much got the gist of what's going on from her and stuff like that. Shout out to you, Be With The T, if you're watching this. Basically, he was booked to host an event at this gay club in Atlanta called Opium, which he did. But when Julez had got there and stuff like that, you know, he pretty much dressed down and stuff like that. Like, he really didn't want to give me interviews and all that kind of other stuff. Like, another shout out to Gay Magazine on Instagram and stuff like that. Like, they had went live there at the club and whatnot, and they tried to like get an interview with him and stuff like that, and he acted like he didn't want to get an interview and stuff like that, and really was low-key, acted like he really didn't want to talk to anyone, and pretty much, for lack of a better term, he pretty much spit in their face pretty much. He showed up but really didn't do anything, you know. And I said all that to say this. Julez Smith, if you're watching this video, sir, do you not realize who you are? You are the nephew of one of the biggest music moguls in the industry. You're the son of the sister of one of the biggest music moguls in the industry. You're the grandson of the mother of the biggest music moguls in the industry. You're the grandson of the father of one of the biggest music moguls in the industry. Like, child, your name rings bells everywhere you go. And for you to pretty much show up to that club and whatnot and pretty much not want to pretty much get any interviews and interact with people and all the kind of other stuff, like, it was pretty much a slap in the face. But on the flip side of that, I'm going to say this. If you're an influencer or you're a mainstream celebrity and you're watching this video, I just want to put this out there. You're not obligated, when you go to these events and whatnot, I just want to say this, you're not obligated to talk to anyone. You're not obligated to do anything but show up there, do your job, collect the cash, and go home. Like, I know that sounds harsh, but even if you're working a 9-to-5 job like myself, even if you're working like a 9-to-5 job, you're not obligated to talk to anyone. You just come there, work, and go home. Like, I want to also say this too. Money is not everything. Just like I had said in my previous video, money is not everything. If it is something that is pretty much going to jeopardize your integrity or go against anything you believe in, say no. Like, money is not everything. Like with Julez Smith, if you're watching this video, I just want to say this. Yes, it was kind of wrong that you went there and pretty much didn't want to grab any interviews and interact with people and you dressed down. Like, yeah, that was kind of a slap in the face, but in the same breath, sir, I'm not mad at you for coming there, doing your job, collecting cash, and going home. Because at the end of the day, that's pretty much what you're there to do. You know, come there to that event, you know, host it, do what you need to do, and go home. You're not obligated to, you know, interact with anyone. Just like if you're working a 9-to-5 job. But in the same breath, I want to say this. You don't have to accept every booking that comes your way. Like I had said, money is not everything. Money is not everything. It's not. Like I had said, if it's something that goes against your beliefs or something that jeopardizes your integrity, just say no. Like, young man, if you're watching this video, I think you are an amazing, amazing model. You are super cute. Like, you be modeling some good ass looks. Like, you doing the damn thing, bro. But if you're watching this video, if this video ever finds you, I just want to say, you do not have to accept every booking that comes your way. You don't. learn to say no. Like I said in my previous video, if it's something that goes against your beliefs or jeopardizes your integrity in any kind of way, just say no. Like, money's not everything. And not to mention, you never know what goes on behind the scenes. I'm pretty sure, he probably had a talk with Solange or Beyonce and stuff like that. And he was like, yeah, they want me to host this gay club and stuff like that, but I really don't feel comfortable doing it. You never know what they told him. Like, well, you don't necessarily have to go in there and talk to anybody. Just go there and collect your money and go. Like, you never know what goes on behind the scenes, but he simply just did what he had to do to get the money, and that's what he did. And also, I want to talk to the opium people. Like, why the heck would you want to get someone to host an event that's not even a part of the community? Like, you should have got someone like Milan Christopher, or It's Bambi Playhouse, or hell, Lady Gaga, she's bisexual, like Lady Gaga, or Lucci B from Bad Girls Club Season 9 Mexico. Like, you could have got either one of them and stuff like that to host your event. Like, you didn't necessarily have to get, like, Julez Smith. You did not necessarily have to get him. Like, this man, he's not a part of the community or anything like that. Like, why would you think it's a smart idea to get him to host an event? Like, that makes no sense to me. And also, I want to say this. People have speculated Julez Smith's sexuality for quite some time now. And I remember I was reading this post on Instagram and stuff like that. Not Instagram. I remember I was reading this post on Facebook and stuff like that. And I remember he did an interview. I want to say it's called Pink News or something. They had did an interview with Julez Smith. And he had said something along the lines of how people had assumed he was gay ever since he was 13. Like, people have been pretty much hinting at his sexuality ever since he was 13. And I just want to say this. Let children be children. Their sexuality and whatnot will come into play when they get older. They will find out who they are later on in life. For you to pretty much put a sexuality on a child when they're little, like, that's not right. Like, even before I came out of the closet, people did that to me. Like, that's not right. Like, let children be children. And not to mention, let me say this too. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. To be straight, there is no particular way as to how a man should act. You have those men that pretty much grew up around a lot of women their whole life that adopt more feminine characteristics but are straight as an arrow. Who say Julez isn't like that? Like, there's no particular way as to how a straight man is supposed to act. Vice versa, there's no particular way as to how a straight woman is supposed to act. You have those women that grew up around a lot of men their whole life that adopt a lot of masculine traits but are straight as an arrow that like men. Like, there's no particular way. Just because a man ain't macho, like, what, nigga, what? Like, just because a man ain't like macho, don't necessarily mean he ain't straight. You have feminine acting gay men. Shit, that came out wrong. You have feminine acting straight men. Vice versa, you have masculine gay men. Like, there are men out there that I personally been with that I know that I have went to school with, that if I drop their names in this video, you'd be shocked. Like, what? I didn't know they went that way. Like, yeah. There are men out there that don't look the part and that don't act the part that are some of the biggest queers on the low. And also, I want to say this, like, there's a fine line between, it's just like this, like, okay, I'm not trying to take a dig here, but if y'all familiar with the influencer We Love Shay, like, I remember he had did a video about Julez Smith, in which I'm going to link that down below. He was talking about how Julez has the look and stuff like that. Like, he looks like he's gay and this, that, and the third. And I just want to say this. We Love Shade, if you're watching this video, I'm not trying to bash you, sis. Like, I think you are one of the funniest influencers on YouTube. You are funny as hell. Like, your story times live rent-free in my head. Like, I love you, love you, love you, love you. But I just want to say this. A man acting like, and a man looking like, and acting like are not the same as him actually being. Not gonna lie with Julez Smith, he kind of do give off that vibe that he kind of do, I ain't gonna lie, from his looks he kind of does give off that vibe that he's a little queer, but looks can be deceiving. Like I said, there's a fine line between acting like and looking like and actually being. Just because this man looks the part does not mean that he actually is. Like, there's a lot of models and stuff like that. There's a lot of female models and stuff like that that have experienced with androgynous styles. Look at Grace Jones, for instance. Like, she's you know, experienced with androgynous styles and stuff throughout her career as a model, but she's straight as an arrow. Vice versa, look at models like Naomi Campbell, Tyra Banks, that have experience with androgynous styles that are straight as an arrow. Like, if women can do it, men can do it too. Like, just because this man kind of experienced with, like, you know, queer androgynous styles, that don't necessarily mean he's gay. And just because a man has, like, soft features and stuff like that, that don't necessarily mean he's gay. Like, people get on my nerves. Looking like and acting like are not the same as being. Looking like and acting like are not the same as being. Because like I had said, there are men that don't look and act the part that are some of the biggest queers on the low. Some I know personally, some I've been with. So, yeah, let that sink in. And plus, this man never publicly came out and said that he's gay or bisexual or anything. So for a lot of people to put that on him, that's not right. And like I had said, if you're an influencer or a mainstream celebrity and you're watching this video, like I said, money is not everything. Do not accept every booking that comes your way. You have the right to say no. If it's something that goes against what you believe in or something that jeopardizes your integrity, say no. I don't care how enticing the money is, say no. And I feel like Julez Smith should have said no in the beginning because, like, bro, like I said, your name rings bells everywhere you go. You're the son of Solange Knowles. You're the nephew of Beyonce Knowles Carter. Like, bro, your name rings bells everywhere you go. You should have known, like, when you got to that club, motherfuckers was going to want to get an interview and probably take pictures and all that stuff. Like, you should have said no to begin with. And there's a strong possibility he dressed down because he probably wanted to remain incognito. But bro, they had put the flyer up and everything when you looking zaddish as hell. Like, you should have known, like, something was going to go down. So, yeah. That's just about it for this video. Like always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to insert my social media handles over here as well in the description box down below. So feel free to add and follow me on those. So until next time, peace.